Let's open these up. Let's start with the dash pack. See what we get. I feel like the Arcane Rising packs sometimes feel like they've already been opened. Good job we got a legendary from this box, because we know that they haven't. Okay, come to fight, Cadaverous, lead the charge red, rifting, no rune boots, over the Arknight yellow. I think we only have one yellow copy of that, so that's quite nice. Ether, a whisper foil, and we can foil out our whispers. Got our 2 foil whispers now. Pack number 2. So we'll look, Whisper yellow, Back Alley Breakline, Sunkiss, Vigorous yellow, Norwin Hood, Convection Amplifier. Ooh, very nice pickup. Okay, a red Plunder Run. Kind of forgotten that Plunder Run was even in this set. That's a really nice card for the deck. We'll have to see if we can fit that in somewhere. And a Pour the Mold foiled. Was that a triple rare pack? I think so. Plunder Run, very nice. Very happy with that. So is Plunder Run blue? Does Plunder Run blue do the same thing really for us? Are we ever playing it from Arsenal? Ravenous Rebel red there. I think we've already got 3, but that's nice. Lead the Charge yellow vest. Oh, Spellblade Assault blue. That's a good one. I think we've only got one of those. Oh my god, amazing. Yes. So we did get another Majestic, and it's a Command and Conquer. That's great. We will run this because Command and Conquer is really, really good. Would we have preferred an Art of War? Obviously, but we're not going to complain about that. That's a really good pickup for us. And the next card is a Foil Index. Okay, that's great. Let's put that in the middle with the Plunder Run. Yeah, fantastic pickup. That's very happy with that. But we'll see what else we get. Amazing box, right? Foresight, Whisper, Rifting, Sunkiss, all reds. Null Rune, over the Arknight red. Okay, we might put that in, not sure. Oh, yes, Plunder Run blue. Fantastic, and a 4 weakness. Fantastic. Okay, so the question is, do we run, let me just go through these before I talk about Plunder Run. It's like, do you run the blue or the red? Because the only difference is if you play it from Arsenal, the red gives +3, and if you play from Arsenal, the Plunder Run blue only gets +1, but you still get the draw card on hit effect. So I kind of feel like the blue one is better for fuel, but the +3, if you do get an Arsenal, is super impactful. It's good to have both. We can think about it. We'll see if we get another one, and that might make our decision for us. 2 more packs to go. Some really nice rares there as well. The Open Up Arknight red is kind of nice too. We can think about that as a possibility for replacing one of our non-attack action. Fateful Seeing, Cup of Fight, Fervent Forerunner, Cadaverous Contraband, Mage Master Boots, Spellblade Assault red. I think we now have 2 red, 2 blue, and 2 yellow, but I could be wrong. Stir and a Rune Flash. We'll just see what's in this pack first. Fateful Seeing, Big Rush, Moonwish, Come to Fight, Braces of Belief, Pour the Mold, Absorb an Ether, and a Multi-Bolt Foil Throttle Salvage Shot. And yeah, amazing. So Command and Conquer is a great pickup. Obviously, it's one of the best cards in the game. I think one of might even actually be fine in what we're planning to do with our deck. We might run 2 if we had 2, but it's just a nice card to throw in. It's super strong against a lot of heroes. We would have preferred an Art of War, but I'm really not going to complain about a generic Majestic, because we've actually been super lucky to get a Majestic that we can even play in the deck, because a lot of there's 2 Majestics for Viserai, I believe. One of them is a specialization that we can't play with Chain, and the other one allows us to double the number of rune chants we make when we're not doing a huge amount of rune chant generation. So Command and Conquer, one of the best Majestics we could get apart from Art of War. 2 Plunder Run. I'd kind of even forgotten that this card was in Arcane Rising. Now makes me want to open more Arcane Rising to get more Plunder Runs, but a blue and a red, we can decide which one we prefer. Nice foil Whisper, that's really good. Just to have another foil card in the deck. And then yeah, a couple of some really nice Runeblade rares to think about slotting in. I feel like Open the Arknight might be too expensive, but we'll think about it. And of course, the Spellblade Assaults are quite nice. I think we might put the 2 blues in now. We've got 2 of them. The red maybe is a bit too expensive, but I really like the blue for the block 3. But yeah, pretty good.
to Gamers Guild in Surrey for the first of our 3 days of events. As you can see in the background, beautiful blue skies in London, probably won't last very long. Tonight is a sealed event. I think it's Welcome to Wraith. It could be Arcane Rising. I hope it's Welcome to Wraith. We might be able to get something else from Welcome to Wraith that we need. But to be honest, tonight I'm just going to have some fun, play some sealed, and prepare for another event tomorrow, which is the Darksphere Skirmish, which is sealed. And then Sunday, which is the big event in Underworld Gaming in Nottingham, which is a Blitz constructed event. So hopefully we get some upgrades tonight and hopefully some upgrades tomorrow, so we can take that deck to the Underworld Blitz constructed event, Blitz Skirmish event, and try and get some wins there. But yeah, tonight is all about having fun, seeing two people that I've played with a lot of times on the Discord, but I've never met in real life before, so it should be pretty fun. So we made it to Redhill. It's pretty nice here. It's pretty sunny as well. The store's just across the road, so we're gonna go do some sealed. I'll try and record the pack opening, but I'm not gonna record any games tonight. But yeah, let's have a good time. Let's play some good games with Fab. I'll see you on the other side. Yep. How did I end up with 2 of them? That's the real question.
How did you end up with 2 red ones as well?
Yeah, that was lucky.
The only ones that are relevant. So again,
nice foil.
Pack, just separate them out, and then we can go through what you've opened, and I can help you.
A nice foil refraction voltage.
What you're looking at, how
oh my god! Oh my god!
It's a shame you
He
can't
opened a Fable, so that's 1 in 960 packs.
That's absolutely mad.
Congratulations.
Woo!
I think you can play that in constructed chain.
You can, or you can trade it. You can break your rule and trade it.
No, I can't.
You definitely play
it. I would have preferred a red Razor Reflex.
It's sleeves to play with. Honestly, you just open the one good pull.
The rarest card.
That's the box gone, isn't it?
Can you play Drain and Brutality instead?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Oh, blue flick flag.
Interesting. So Trip, this has been a good trip down for you already.
Yeah, I've made my train fare back. Oh, I got some crypt cards. Nice.
I don't know if I love it or hate it, but I was like one couple of packs.
No, I sat next to...
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it, yeah.
Don't think about it. It's alright, don't think about it.
I'm really kidding.
I sat next to someone who opened the cold foil library at a sealed event, and I was like, if I'd only just arrived like 5 minutes earlier, I would have had that seat.
That's super rare as well.
Oh, Panel Gale. That's a nice one. Oh, I might be interested in that. Guardian. Generic relevant. Oh, this is coming together.
What is this?
Oh my god. Got an E-Strike as well.
You got an E-Strike as well.
Unbelievable.
That's
so good for your chain deck.
That's really good for chain.
Chain deck's just become insane.
How many Razor Reflexes have you opened?
None. 0. Not even a blue one. Okay, so we just finished the first event in 3 days. Went really well. I won 3 out of 3 games with my Welcome to Redhill Sealed deck. Against some good players too. Jason and Dyson from the UK Discord. Both really strong players. Really happy with the performance. Opened, as you may have already seen or maybe showing in the background, I opened some insane cards. I opened an E-Strike and a Heart of Findal. Which is not a standard card you'd have in your sealed deck. So yeah, I built a ninja deck, got a lot of blue 0 costs and some good quality reds. You know, classic, and I was just like, I'm just going to play this like Ira. Opened 2 sigils as well, which I think is quite a good card in sealed for just getting the health back. And really good against other ninjas, and there was 3 other ninjas playing. The last 2 games were also against Katsu. So the sigils came in really handy, but I was just doing some dirty stuff with like 2 red nimblism into an E-Strike that was getting go again from a quicken token from a flock of the Featherwalkers the previous turn, and just I got the natural leg tap combo off on turn 1 of my second game. Just drew into a flying kick, not a flying kick, the like knockout kick or whatever it's called, blackout kick from leg tap, rising knee thrust blackout kick with some kodachis in there. It was just nuts, absolutely nuts. So really good day, opened the heart, opened an E-strike, and yeah, we're just moving on to tomorrow now, on my way back. Of course, the other thing is this means that we've now won 9 games in a row, which means we're going to absolutely get destroyed tomorrow because no one can win that many games for that long. So tomorrow could be tough. Anyway, see you guys later. It's day 2, Saturday. It's about 9:45 in the morning. Going for my pre-tournament walk around Epping Forest, near where I live, which is pretty nice. Got my coffee. Bear Brew once did represent. So yeah, today we've got Darksphere Skirmish. It's going to be a sealed Monarch, so we won't be using the chain deck. That's coming tomorrow, but we hopefully will get some upgrades. So in terms of this week's budget, basically what I'm doing is we had 6 packs of Welcome to Wraith yesterday, 6 packs of Monarch today, and we're taking that as our weekly budget. So the ticket prices for the events is obviously more, but otherwise we don't get to play the events because I wouldn't have enough budget to play the events. So I was like, I feel like it's fine. We're getting 12 packs. 12 packs is about £35. So if we just bought the packs and not played the tournament, we'd still have the same cards. So yeah, yesterday went really well. We're on like a 9-win streak, so 100% guaranteed to lose today. I feel like you can't keep that going for too long, so I think we'll have a few losses today. It's my prediction. We'll see. I think we've used up all our luck as well with the grasp, the heart, the E-strike from 6 packs. Yeah, so enjoy my walk. Gonna grab some food afterwards, and then I'm gonna head to Darksphere. See you later. Oh, it's so much easier to do this sitting down. I don't know why I try and walk and talk all the time. So in terms of like the deck, because obviously we did the deck profile last episode, and we picked up the E-strike today. The E-strike's almost certainly going to go in. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to cut. I'm going to think about that tonight. And also, I don't think we'll run the heart, but we picked up a red Scar for Scar, which may go in. And I think we picked up a couple of other interesting options. So I may just do a very quick deck tech change at the end of this episode after we've done the Darksphere Skirmish today. And if there's any notable changes, I will let you guys know, and I'll update the deck list in the description. So it's going to be Darksphere next, and then Sunday is we're going to go all the way to Nottingham. We're getting the coach there. 3 hours on the coach there, 3 hours, well, it's more like 3.5 hours actually there, 3.5 hours back. It's going to be a super long day, but I really want to take the chain deck out for another spin. I'm not as confident. I wasn't really that confident for the first one, but I know this one's going to be super competitive because there's a Command and Conquer map on the line for first place finisher, so I think we'll see some really competitive decks and could try our best with what we've got. But I really want to take the chain deck out for a spin. We can't just play sealed forever. Well, obviously we are playing sealed forever. We can't just play sealed format forever. We want to play our sealed only deck and actually take it out and give it another test run and see. I really want to see if that minnowism, the little combo, actually works. We'll see if that makes it through to the final deck profile. So yeah, just gonna enjoy sitting in the sun for a bit, finish drinking my coffee, and then we will head over to Darksphere.
Okay, players, it is 12:25. You have 30 minutes to construct. Construction ends at 5 to 1. You may open and you may begin. Yeah, let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
Chris, whatever you pull is just magic. Don't worry.
You like, none of these cards are matched.
I think I got the cold foil.
Oh, see? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Good equipment piece as well.
We've got different faces.
Gentlemen, can I get your empty package? Did someone open that good foil?
Jeez, get the cold foil.
Congratulations.
I've got a cold foil. There might be more, who knows? Oh, me too.
Oh, nice. Amazing. That's good, that's good. Really nice. That's such a good looking card, that is. Like,
Now I have to play President.
yeah.
No other choice.
I've got a really difficult decision to make.
Okay, stick. Wrong blade. Oh, mythic.
You're a shadow player now, then.
Hello everyone, I'm back from Darksphere. It was a really good event. I won 4 out of 4 games with my sealed deck, so still undefeated, which is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I didn't get any particularly useful cards from the packs for the deck. I think I got a couple of Shadow and Runeblade rares that I'll have a look through later. But I'm just absolutely exhausted after a very long day, and I need to rest before we travel to Nottingham tomorrow, which is going to be a really long trip. So tomorrow we're playing the actual sealed only series deck, only sealed cards in my chain deck, and we're going to be going up against some pretty competitive decks for that event, and we'll see what we get. But yeah, today we went 4-0 in the sealed pool, and we won a cold foil Bolton for doing that. And I also won a rainbow foil Blasphemet to go with my Blasphemet mat. So I don't think I mentioned, but I won a playmat from the sealed Welcome to Wraith event last night, Friday night. So that's pretty cool. I'll try and show a picture of that at some point. You might see it with the pack opening from the Darksphere event today. Didn't get super. I mean, I got a good sealed deck for Prism. I played Prism. But I didn't really get any decent chain cards, so obviously we picked up the Easter egg yesterday, so that was really good. But other than that, we're gonna really have to look at the deck, and I played it in a couple of practice games today, the sealed only deck. I'm not sure about the minnows in Belittle. I was just saying like, oh, I wonder how that will do, and now I'm doubting it because I'm thinking the 2 blocks might be a bit tricky. So I'm gonna have a look at the deck tonight. Play around with it, come up with a final deck for tomorrow, and just commit to that. 5 minutes past 6 on Sunday. Just woken up about 5 minutes ago.
got my coffee. And today we're going to be going to the Underworld Skirmish in Nottingham. So, very tired, but let's get going. Let's get this coach. It's going to take forever, and then let's play some Fab. Right, it's 3.5 hours later. I'm in Nottingham. I'm exhausted. Perfect conditions for playing Fab. Changed the deck a lot based on the cards that we got recently. While I was on the coach, just was looking through it again, made a few more changes. I think it's the best it can be. We're just gonna go, we're gonna try and get some wins. We could try and top cut, but I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty tricky. We can't keep our winning streak going forever, so I think we'll just have to try our best today, have a fun time and get some more experience. Really, that's what we're here for, is to build our experience with playing Chain, and just see how it goes. But see you later. Hello, so I'm recording this a couple of days, well, more than a couple of days after the Skirmish at Underworld Games finished. When I got back, it was quite late and I was very, very tired. Spent about 7 hours on the coach and also an extra hour each way on the tube, so I was pretty knackered. So I wanted to wait a little bit before I recorded this and go through how it all went. So the first game I played against a Kano. So I'd not played against a Kano before with the sealed only deck. Wasn't at full power, didn't have Tunic, but still played it very well. But we ran the Nullrune 3 plus the Ebb and Fold, so used the Ebb and Fold to completely shut down a Sonic Boom, which ended up being really good. So won that game. Second game, I played against an Ira. I used to play Ira a lot, and it's a really tough matchup. I did manage to win, and it basically took everything out of me that I had. I had to play it absolutely perfectly, and I only managed to win on my last turn, where I had no cards left in deck, by basically using arcane damage in a way that meant that he had to use 2 cards to, he was on 1 health, and he had to use 2 cards to block 1 attack with what arcane, and mixture of arcane and non-arcane, 2 cards to block the next attack, and then I came in with the weapon swing for lethal. So that was pretty tricky, and I was absolutely exhausted by this point. And then in the third game, I played against Hamish from Push the Point. You might have seen that game on, or might have heard us talk about it on one of the podcast episodes, which makes you realize how long ago it was before I recorded this particular video. And yeah, it was a complete bloodbath. He completely destroyed me. I didn't have a chance. He just got an amazing turn off, but it's kind of awesome to see Rhino pop off like that, so I wasn't too bothered. But the great news is that we did make the top cut, so I managed to get into the top cut of a Skirmish, which is what I wanted to do with the sealed deck. I then came up against an Ira in the quarter final and lost. I don't think it was even close. It was a sort of full powered Ira from a player who knows Ira really well. It's played it a lot, and I played against him a few times. I just was very tired, very hungry at this point. Not to take anything away from the player, that he played it really well, but I was just completely gassed at this point, and I was just like, you know what, I'm very happy with reaching the top cut. And the really good thing was that I ended up getting a chain cold foil for getting to the top cut, which is great. So I got the cold foil chain, which is really cool. So to talk about the sealed only series, so you probably saw that I titled this the final episode, so you did 4 episodes in total. I've really been preparing now for Road to Nationals, and I decided that I wanted to go to Road to Nationals with a full power deck. I
basically wanted to go into it as competitive as possible and try and get a top 4 and try and get an invite to nationals, and that's what I really wanted to do. So I thought about whether to do the sealed only deck, but I decided this would be a great way to wrap up the series by making the top card of a competitive skirmish. We actually did really well throughout the entire series, so I'm really happy with how it went. And I'm going to probably continue to play Chain as a CC deck at full power, which is great. It means I can play Husk, which is nice. But I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope that I think it's fair to say that I got incredibly lucky. I mean, it's obvious that I got incredibly lucky with the cards that I pulled. And if I was to recommend, if you wanted to get into Flesh and Blood, you could do something like this, but I think what I would say is to go to people you know that are already playing the game, see if anyone has bulk that they're getting rid of, because a lot of people have too many cards. I have too many cards, and it's a great way to get into the game without spending any money, is to get all those bulk commons and rares as quickly as possible and start building decks with those. And as you saw when we were playing really early on, we were playing with the Chain pre-constructed deck, and we were winning games and against good players too. So I do think LSS has done a great job with these pre-cons to get people out there playing the game. Will I do a series like this in the future? Maybe when Tales of Aria comes out, not sure. Going to go back to doing lore content. Well, I'm sure we'll be getting some new hero announcements soon, so it'd be really good to do some more lore videos on those new heroes as they come out. I say that when I did that the last time, it was pretty difficult to get the videos out very quickly. I'm not sure how people manage to put videos out every day, but I find it very tricky. But I hope you've enjoyed this series. I hope you've enjoyed following the journey. It's been really fun for me to edit and put together. It's been really great meeting new people and people who've seen the series and really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the series, let me know down below in the comments, and maybe we'll do something like this again in the future, or maybe we'll do something like not spending any money at all. That's something I would really like to see if I could do, like just not spend any money and see if I could build a competitive deck with just trading the cards that I get given. Because a lot of people were very willing to just give me cards, and I had to be like, no, I need to open them from packs. So maybe that's a different angle we could go down in the future. But yeah, I hope you look forward to more lore content coming from me soon, and I hope you've enjoyed this series. It's been really fun, and the comments and the reception to the series has been absolutely fantastic. It's blown me away. It's really given me a lot of confidence to produce more and more content. So thanks to everyone who's left a positive comment and has complimented the editing style or the music style that I went with. So thank you very much for that. We did really well. It's been a great journey. Now it's just time to prepare for Road to Nationals and just continue the grind. See you next time.